Hi there, welcome to your latest weather update from the Met Office. The weekend ahead is looking like a split picture, and certainly some of us will have to hold out for Sunday for the best of the weather, because on Saturday it's low pressure that is remaining in charge, remaining things relatively unsettled throughout the day. But into the second half of the weekend, low pressure is gradually going to shift its way off to the northeast and allow this little mini ridge of high pressure to move in instead, and that will calm things down a touch. For Northern Ireland, though, we do just have to watch out for these frontal systems that will be moving in later on in the day, but a little bit more on that later on. For Friday evening, low pressure is very much in place, and it's bringing showers and longer spells of rain to pretty much all areas of the UK. There will be some clearer intervals at times, and where that comes with lighter winds, we could see the odd mist and fog patch forming. Some sea fog also possible through the Northern Channel around coastal areas of Scotland as well. Underneath all that cloud, though, temperatures will be holding up for a lot of us, mainly around 8-9 degrees Celsius, perhaps double-digit figures in the far southwest. Just that bit chillier across the very far North Shetland, where we see a northerly flow of air coming in, a chillier night here. We'll hold on to the cold air in the far north throughout Saturday, but elsewhere it's a band of persistent rain that will begin pushing its way into Scotland and Northern Ireland, so a damp day here. For much of England and Wales, it will turn into a day of sunshine and showers. Some of those showers could be heavy at times, with some hail and rumbles of thunder in the mixture as well. Where you're in those sunnier intervals, though, it will feel pleasant for a while, and temperatures will respond, climbing to highs of around 15 degrees Celsius across some central areas of England. Not quite feeling as mild underneath the more persistent cloud that we see further to the north in Scotland. As we move throughout Saturday evening, that band will continue to shift its way eastwards, and as it does so, we could see some stronger winds for a time across Harris and into the Highlands and Orkney, coastal gales possible as well. Elsewhere, though, the showers will tend to ease their way off, and that means we'll see an increased number of clearer intervals developing throughout the night, and so Saturday night is looking to be a slightly chillier one compared to Friday night. Still, most areas of England and Wales holding up around mid-single figures, but parts of Northern Ireland, Scotland, just down into Northern England as well. Some local frost developing in some sheltered rural spots. And where we've seen the showers, particularly across parts of Scotland, that does just bring the risk of some icy stretches first thing on Sunday morning. So a few showers still possible across northern areas of Scotland first thing on Sunday, but for many of us it will turn into a pretty fine and dry day with a good number of sunny intervals coming through. Cloud lingering across some eastern coastal areas of England, and then it's also going to start building across Northern Ireland as well as the rain begins to push its way in. So not feeling quite pleasant as that cloud begins to build here, but elsewhere temperatures still holding up quite well for the time of year, between 9-13 degrees Celsius. This rain then that we see out in the west is associated with some frontal systems. And as we move throughout the rest of the Sunday and into the start of the new working week, those are gradually going to shift their way across the rest of the UK, and low pressure then returns as we move into Monday. So the start of the new working week sees that return to more unsettled conditions, and rain and low cloud will persist across pretty much many areas, so it could be a relatively miserable and drab day for a lot of us. But those temperatures are still going to remain on the mild side, and we'll be back towards that 15-degree mark, particularly across some central southeastern areas of England. Do keep up to date with the full forecast on all of our social media channels, and we'll be back with you again shortly. Bye-bye.